Okay, we're now back with turn 30 for the defense for heavy hitters. Last time, Titan weirded me out a bit. He reversed this Panther way off, so I'm really not sure what he's doing with that. We did get a hit in on the Hummel. Hopefully they're panicking or something. But we've lost sight of this Panther. It's probably quite close. And the Hellcat isn't really seeing anything, unfortunately, apart from those guys who were going to shoot up. Titans push some mangled infantry teams up here, which we're going to be engaging with various mortars. This Sherman is going to start to reorientate, because now that that Panther's backed off, we can get it into a defilade position from that and start hitting this line here, which he keeps going to. Bit of MG fire is going to be going out on these guys. The Jackson is now going to be manoeuvring all the way back around here to try and get some flanking shots on the King Tiger. And that's about it. Yeah. I'm not trying to stonewall Titan here. That's not going to work, because I'll just have to keep pouring troops into it. I don't have a lot of troops. You'll notice that none of the stragglers, apart from the mortars and the HMGs, have done anything at all yet. I'm just gutted that one got knocked out. But, you know, sticking in the church tower, what do you expect? I don't know whether he knows that I have troops in the village, or whether they're doing a good job of staying out of sight. But when he actually starts plodding infantry in there, he's going to have to fight for it. So, yeah, let's see what we get here. And we will hope that that Panther's still going back. Yeah, we were kind of expecting this mortar team to take some casualties here, purely because, they're getting enfiladed. And a bit of a hit on those guys by the looks of it. Loads of infantry in the sunken road. There's that Panther again. And what do you mean, hit wheels? What just happened to the Hellcat? Is that why he's reversed the Panther back? Can it actually see over the top there? Oh. We are going to have to check that out. Well, it's okay. Was that potentially another mortar round? So I don't think the Panther or the King Tiger. It was the Hummel? Okay. We're going to have a look at this in a minute. We're going to just check the left quickly first. Because I don't think... Oh yeah, there goes the King Tiger. Damn it, all I want to do is shoot you. Stay still! It definitely seems pretty knackered though. Definitely, taking its time in the movements. I mean, look at that. That's grinding away there. Definitely going over onto that flank though. So now we'll just have to change direction with the bleeding Jackson once again. It might be worth just pushing it up here. No, because it was just out of range there. So, well, I'm going to sort that out in a bit. What the absolute hell happened to the Hellcat. If it turns out that it was engaging that infantry when it could have been engaging the Hummel, I am going to be seriously depressed. So the icon just moved a tiny bit there. It might have probably killed someone. That's just machine gun fire. What? 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 The gunner got... What? Oh my god, this game. That's just like infantry machine gun fire. Have they got an angle on the top? Maybe if you give it a ballistic arc? That's really depressing. That's like super depressing. Oh god. Like really? Really? I wasn't kidding, I actually think I am. Like, wow. That's... okay. So we forgot that it was open-topped and that enemy machine gun fire can plop in through the roof. Ah, that's so annoying. That's so annoying. Right, let's see what we get here at the old intersection. Yeah, they're doing a bit of fire. The gunner for the mortar is out. Surviving surprisingly well. And ooh, where did that mortar land? Pretty close. And let's just have a quick check on what happened to these guys. I think they get panthered. Yeah, tree burst there. But you know, from there they can machine gun all that stuff. Well, they would be able to if they wouldn't. Go on, mortars, land somewhere fun. Oh, we just gave him a short target, didn't we? Yeah. And there's the Panther looming up. Those guys getting machine gunned in a complete state of panic. But yeah, definitely more guys going into the sunken road. Did the Hellcat at least kill some of the people down here? Yes. Well, at least it did something before it went all. Oh no! I think that mortar needs to carry on. Sherman has gotten away. How did we do with the machine gun fire on these guys? Oh look, they went to ground. That's interesting. Can't spot them, but they're in the fire, so... There goes the Hummel running away like mad. Well, not quite like that. Where did that come from? Is that Titan trying to eyeball his mortars in again? I'm not sure. It's nice to see that he's pulled back a lot though. I just want to... Yeah, let's do a final check and then we'll... Okay then, Mr. Jackson, let's get rid of all your bleeding orders again. Clear target because everything being purple annoys me. If we rush you up here, are you going to be able to see? I don't think you are you? Because it's just too far away. Let's get you up into the village. I think that's probably the best thing to do here, because that way I'm at least operating from a central point. Hellcat I can't actually control because it's too upset. Let's just get those mortar rounds off on there and do the damage. It's like 500 meters for you. It's not good enough. Let's swap that fire onto there. Part of me really wants to move this MG team now, but I'm not sure where I'll put it. So, Can we pop this mortar team out here? If we do that, can they? Yes, they can. So, you know, he's got 8 rounds, and your mission with those 8 rounds is to drop them all in there. We're definitely chewing Titan up here. The question is whether we're doing a good enough job, whether we're chewing him up enough. Oh, you know, he hasn't got into the village yet, so... Do you know what would be really funny? If we killed the King Tiger with a Sherman. I will freely admit that this is, in all likelihood, don't do that, some kind of atrocious idea. But at the same time, How often am I going to get a flanking shot on that thing? Not very often. Okay, 900 meters. Hold down. It'll be next to a TRP. Risk, yes, but risk versus reward. From here, are we going to be exposed to other nastiness? Potentially that Panther, but I don't think it's going to see... The Sherman might not see anything. The King Tiger might see the Sherman and just blap it, but... I honestly think that that is a risk worth taking. A 75mm shot, AP shot into the side of a King Tiger at long range might not damage it very much, but it's probably going to do something, and then we'll just shuffle it back next turn. You know, Titan could just be moving it along to try and get a different angle, but a risk worth taking, I think. Though why is... No, that's an opportunity that we can't miss up. We can't avoid that. I think that's risk management. I hate you. That's a reasonable risk to take, in my opinion. We'll see how that pans out. Might not even see it. Does it know? No, it doesn't really know anything about what's up there. But TRP's up there, so we should get some hits off at least. Yeah. And it's only got a tiny little way to go back into cover at the next turn. Yeah. That has got to be worth it, he says. Okay. Turn 30, the attack for heavy hitters. It is pretty much business as usual. We're moving a flak gun up. That's because who doesn't want a 37mm cannon? We're starting to get more spots in the village as Titan's troops opening up on the guys in the church. We are going to plod into the bottom floor of the bell tower, church tower, this turn, and we'll see what happens, whether there's any enemy troops in the tower itself, which we're going to have to go up and clear floor by floor. Awesome. Then whether we've got any troops in this front half of the village here, or the front half of Rocherath, rather. So yeah, that's what we're looking for here. Not expecting an awful lot of action, but that's, well... I think somebody just got smacked. You know, it's find a position, destroy a position. This is how we attack. Oh, that looks like a contact that's firming up there. Might be some survivors on the top floor of the church tower. And oh yeah, that's the inevitable half-track gunner gets shot in the face. By the looks of it, we'll have a look. And ooh yeah, mortar round. I think we might be getting more. Yeah, looks like more mortar fire at the front. Cool. Yeah, so, ooh, it was more exciting than we thought it would be. It was not more exciting for this guy who just took a 75mm Panther shell to the face. But yeah, let's see, what did we actually get here? What happened? Arguably, if I wasn't... Oh, hello. Let's see, we now can see a knocked out 50 Vickers HMG up on the top floor, but no bodies, which worries me slightly. That's mortar rounds dropping all over the place. Should probably, in hindsight, if these half-tracks aren't shooting, and oh god, yeah, wow. That is a knocked out half-track because a mortar round landed in it. I thought it was that one that was going to get hit. That's cool. And yeah, a couple of casualties there. I think, you know, some of the MG teams here that are on the ridge are probably having some kind of PTSD episode. So, oh my god, we'll be mortared again. So, you know, Titan can fire his mortars at these guys all he wants. I want him to fire his mortars at these guys. I'm not losing anything. Or nothing of tremendous value, at least. Actually, let's try to see if we can't evade you into there. Yeah, we're just going to get mortared. There's not a lot we can do about it, but, you know, that's fine. Though I would quite like for us to start shooting at those guys, maybe. That would be nice. Who we apparently can't see. But whatever, let's shuffle that half track back a little bit because it's still alive. That one's actually not too bad, so yep, slow and steady. We still have an hour and 15 minutes. You know, this is partly the hard part, but you know, we're just going to grind him down. That should do.